So, we're going straight from Thursday's hot deuces to some tricky love on Thank Goddess this Friday. Let's talk about it.
Attention, star seeds. Attention, light workers. Attention, root workers. Attention, conjure doctors. Attention, nature-based faith practitioners. Attention, spiritualists. Attention, diviners. Attention, prophets. Attention, the spiritually eclectic. Attention for those seeking the road less traveled. This is time-sensitive cosmic information, so you might want to catch this. This is time-sensitive cosmic information that you can use in your prayers, manifestations, and other spirit works. Beam up now via this video or the audio link in this video's description box to get this on the fly esoteric wisdom. Beaming up now.
Ashe emojibatu Olodumare Bobo Egungun Ara Orun Bobo Orisha for another day to bask in the goodness of Onile's sacred earth. Every day given is very special, and here are a few details, cosmic details, pertaining to how. I'm iiiYansaje to Muse, and this is your early rising or your evening settling mystic forecast.
Ekule if you're catching this in the evening time. Ekaro if you're catching this in the early morning's rise. I am iiiYansaje Muse, the Black Madonna of the airwaves, bringing you the music, the mystics, and the mojo on 222.9, the Mothership, internet radio for the road less traveled. And we are winding down your Jupiter-ruled, Shango-venerated, Ojobo Day of Expansion Thursday with some hot deuces with a 2 on your daily numerology, a 2 and a 2 on your day of the month. That's August 22nd, and you got another 2 on the daily numerology. So there's a 2, 2, 2, 3 hot deuces on Shango's Expansive Thursday. And this is the 9th Thursday of summer solstice and the last day of Leo season, the first day of Virgo season, that cusp energy. And you got extra heat on the moon tonight, which is waning in the first house of Aries. So with the house waning in Aries, you want to banish the unbridledness to become more grounded. So there's your Thursday rundown. I like to hurry up and make Thursday quick so that my 6 a.m. listeners aren't talking too much about yesterday. And if you've been listening to the Thursdaily rotation on 222.9 The Mothership, you have been enjoying the funky fire starter fathers of R&B song. So Thursdays on the Mothership is a divine masculine day, a day for the fellas, all man lineup, and more into divine masculine healing coming up. But when the clock strikes 12 and Shango passes that time clock to his wife Osun, then we got some tricky love at the crossroads with a 3 on your daily numerology, reeling in your Virgo season in full throttle. So stay tuned for Friday's forecast. I'm iiiYansaje Muse, the Black Madonna of the airwaves, and this is radio for the road less traveled, 222.9. Beam up.
Did you enjoy what you found within I Chings and Scarlet Serenes? Then you'll love it when we sweeten it up a bit with some honey, love, and war paint. Your Fridaily blog about love at www.poeticallymused.org/sweet sacred honey gourd. That's poeticallymused.org/SWEETSACREDHONEYGOURD. Why don't you meet me there tomorrow? Ashe.
And we're back. So, In case you're just now joining us, I'm iiiYansaje Muse, the Black Madonna of the airwaves, bringing you the music, the mystics, the mojo, and now it's your soft, sensual, sweet river flowing. Thank guys, it's Friday. Your Venus and Neptune venerated Friday, ruled by Oshun, Iba Ojo Eti. In the Yoruba traditions, this is the day of turbulence, and turbulence is just a sudden burst of energy that can propel you in any given direction. So when you feel that energetic surge, ride that wave into the good things. And some of y'all got some love situations on the crossroad as the day vibrates on a 21-3. So be open to receive love, but be ready to protect your boundaries. And that's the whole essence behind the Orisha Oshun having a honey pot in one hand and a blade in the other one. So when you come across divine feminine women that carry that kind of energy, make sure you choose which hand you ask for wisely. It is your ninth Friday of summer solstice and the first Friday of Virgo season, as well as Virgo season's first day. So we're on the back end of summer solstice in its last 21 days, with the moon still waning in the house of Aries. So lose some pliable tonight and let yourself be more receptive. Because, see, Aries energy is about forward drive. And we're on a divine feminine day, and divine feminine energy is about being receptive. So, in doing that, you really want to relax and allow yourself to receive. Perhaps you've had your season of having your sword drawn. Now it's time to stick your finger in the honey pot and taste the sweetness of life. Ashe. We are stepping into the first decan of Virgo season. So if you were born between August 22nd and September 2nd, you are 100% Virgo. There is no cut on your double Mercury energy. In the Kemetic way of the stars, we are in the season of Geb until the 31st of August, and until September 3rd, we are still in the season of the Colonite. Ashe. All right, other 11 houses. Haterade is not alkaline, so make sure that you are showing all the Virgos in your life some love as they turn up in their season. Because heaven knows I turned up in mine during Leo season, so you help all the Virgos and turn up in their season. That way, we can become one cosmic nation under a spiritual groove. And while you at it, take some time, do yourself a blessing, child. Learn about that Virgo energy that lives in you. And you do that by studying your placement of house 6. You do that by studying the placements of Mercury and the placements of Virgo to learn all about that mutable earth, virginal, put in that work energy that lives in you. Now, for a little bit of zodiac dry snitching. If you were born on August 23rd, happy solar return. May Allah the ancestors, Orishas, and all saints of your respective faith bless you with many, many more, filled with Bobo Ire. So if you were born on this day, you are robust and you're vigorous. You excel in all outdoor sports. All of them? Anyway, you are skillful in any athletic contest. Any athletic contest? Okay, I'm gonna stop. You have a keenly alert and inquisitive mind and an abundance of energy. I'm really trying to keep my mind above my belt here. You are resourceful, kind, and you will make close friends very easily. You love your home dearly, and you will be very happy in a marriage. Okay. All right. Let me get a sip of water because my mind just went in the whole wrong direction. That doesn't happen to me. I'm divine. Hmm. But I'm also human. Anywho, I'm going to take a quick break, wet my whistle, and cool myself down. And when I come back, we're going to talk more about all these planets that are grooving on the retrograde dance floor. I'm iiIyansaje Muse, and this is Radio for the Road Less Traveled, 222.9, the Mothership. Beam up.
Yellows, golds, Venus, Iba Osun, love, sensuality, voices of the mothers. Yellows, golds, Venus, Iba Osun, love, sensuality, voices of the mothers. Welcome to Fridays on the Mothership. 222.9. Beam up.
And we are back. So let's talk about all these planets that are busting a moonwalk on us, shall we? All right, so starting out with Pluto, attention all Scorpio babies. This one's going to hit you harder than the other 11 houses. But Pluto retrograde is very beneficial. It went in on May 2nd in Aquarius, coming out on October 12th in Capricorn. And Pluto retrograde is all about dealing with those little things, the little things that make all the big differences, especially in the areas of business and self-work. I'm still trying to make my hair wrap cute just a little bit. All right. And anywho, Pluto is also the planet that ends one galaxy and begins the next. So that talks a lot to closing chapters and closing out all things that have nothing to do with your highest destiny. Let all that past stuff go. Forget the folks that did you wrong. Because the sad part is many of them will never grow. But we don't have time to wait on nobody because the 5D is coming in fast. The mothership is coming, beaming folks up. Harriet Tubman energy is on an all-time high. So when it comes to ascending, your mind got to be made up before the train gets there. Otherwise, as Erica Badu says, you're rushing to destruction because you don't have nothing left. The mothership can't save you, and your ass is going to get left. So use this Pluto retrograde to iron out those little things so that you don't have too much stuff when your bus comes. All right. Saturn is in retrograde, and Saturn is in retrograde, affecting Capricorns and Aquarius babies more than the other 11 houses. And this planet started busting a moonwalk in Pisces on June 29th. Will be coming out on November 15th, also in Pisces. Now, with Saturn in Pisces, that deals with a lot of karmic energy, that deals with a lot of shattering of delusions, that comes with a lot of deep inner spiritual work, letting your inner child be heard, and preparing yourself to enjoy the rewards of spiritual mastery. Okay? So take some time to check out that shadow side of yourself. We all got him, we all got her. And as long as that ego self is serving a divine purpose, it cannot harm your destiny. In fact, all the ego ever wanted to do was guard it. But you got to find what your destiny is first. Otherwise, your ego will always be in the way. All right. We got Neptune in retrograde, which is affects you Pisces babies more than the other 11 houses. And that one is a really intense one because Neptune busted the retrograde dance in her own house. Neptune went into retrograde in Pisces on July 2nd of this year, and we will be coming out on December 7th. And that deals a lot with spirituality, especially when Pisces is retrograding in her own house. Okay? And in retrograding in her own house, that's where your dreams will get a lot more intense, your spiritual epiphanies will get stronger, and all of this is designed for you to put your actions behind your convictions. Let yourself have that blessing and that honor. I'm telling you, it works. All right, we got planet Chiron in retrograde, and planet Chiron is in retrograde. That affects all 12 houses, and this one deals with our wounded healer energy. And Oshun energy is all about dealing in emotions. So, the planet in Chiron is retrograding in Aries. Aries is the sign of driving force. And with this in retrograde, many of us will be forced to face our deepest inner childhood wounds. And it's only so you can build on it, get stronger in it, make peace with it, and bring more purpose to any pain you suffer. Last but not least, we have Mercury retrograde and August 5th. That went into retrograde August 5th in Virgo, and we're coming out August 28th in Leo. So we got 5 more days of the second Mercury retrograde, and of course, this one's going to affect Gemini and Virgo babies more than the other 10 houses. And we all know the drill: communication mishaps. Uh, Not a good time to start anything new. No new relationships, no new businesses, no new any of that. Because retrograde energy is about regressing, reflecting, and dealing with what is. All right. And so these are all the planets that are in retrograde right now. And we got 7 more days, 1 week until Mars retrograde. And we'll talk about that more when the time comes. I'll be right back with your Friday Daily Tarot about love. This is 222.9 The Mothership, and you are listening to your 9 p.m. or 6 a.m. Mystic Forecast.
I painted this one all kind.
I didn't want to play that poem.
I painted this an electric shade of pastel blue for you. Listen. It's 2022 and Neptune is going cold. She's tired of the same old tales told of folks hijacking her nurture, her gold. The audacity of energy suckers got bold, and the good, suffering from the bad, got old. So no wonder earth angels in droves drove to self-love, drew boundaries with samurais when open eyes sliced off unwillingly unhealable places and toxic people. Chance after chance is dried up for the evil. 222, this triple oyeku ends all rendezvous of the Inca and succubi. So bye. It's 2022. And Neptune is going cold. Narcissistic revelation is massive. The heavens are taking a measure and it's drastic in restoring Libra's balance. Ulterior motives and intentions the heavens know got exposed when there were no more cheeks to turn. With freezer burned, she lets them learn so pure love can be freely given to those who will freely return. Neptune. Planet of divine compassion has shortened her rations cause repeat offenses rehashing and splashing her givers in tears. Now she's laughing, and in orderly fashion she drops the thermostat, pulls back her passions, and let us feel a chilly breeze. She had to freeze up so certain things could surface, so universal lovers and dreamers can stop feeling worthless. It's all in divine purpose. It's 2022. And colder is Neptune. She's grown immune, she's changed her tune for those who shatter love and leave its givers undue wounds. She dries her eyes in us and dashes with their foon, surrounds us with eguns, and allows our souls to prune as we let go like balloons and reblossom like peace lilies in June. Oh, cry her a river, she'll let you croon. At the ego self's doom, she signals the moon. It's 2022, and Neptune is going cold. Mama is drawing her energy back to the too big-hearted, getting us back on track from those who have taken and taken and taken too much. Silence and absence is a sign that now reads you cannot touch. Healers and empaths are basking in bliss baths, no longer exchanging dialect with reprobate-minded voices. We've passed the masses a rain check and let the rain check their choices, saving the nectar of appointing and anointing for those of divine appointment with receipts and invoices of energetic investments in kingdom building. Love is living, returning is given. So should you feel a shiver, it's 2022. And Neptune is going cold. It had to happen to save a certain caliber of human soul. iiYansaje Muse, moon waning in Libra. Ashe.
And we are back. So, this reading is a mouthful. And this love reading is about self-love. Okay? And the focal point is creativity. And here we have the star card, or the grandfathers in this medicine woman healing deck, inverted. And what this means is that you've been given a lot of downloads that you're not acting on. And it's not because you're lazy or that you don't believe, is that I feel that many of you are wrestling with some trauma bonds in your past that are creating an imposter syndrome, that are kind of provoking procrastination. Baby, put your light into the world because you're not crazy. Your ancestors and spirit guides are talking to you. And for once in your life, you're not looking for anything better than what you have. So allow yourself to bask in all that you've been given completely guilt free, because everything that you've been given creatively, these downloads that you're holding back on, are also holding back your wish fulfillment. So allow yourself to go into everything you have, because with the 5 of arrows showing up, or the 5 of swords, this is showing up inverted as well, which means that those that in your life that have caused you to maybe doubt yourself or to stifle your creativity or keep you from growing, all of those things have been illuminated. And now there's no one but you and the spirit and all the things that are in your hand. And the 4 of bowls showing up upright, or the 4 of cups in this deck, that is a message to, how do I put it? The 4 of bowls, this is a message to materialize all of these downloads that you've been given, okay? And in doing that, you show self-love, and you show love for your ancestors and letting them know that you're listening, because the wish fulfillment they want to bring you is also the vibration that they want to be in. So move your thinking out of the way, because you have a bountiful harvest in store with the 7 of stones at the bottom of the deck. So this message is real short, sweet, quick, and to the point. Maximize what you got and see just how much the universe loves you. And that will help you to deeper love yourself. There's my message for today. If you would like a personal read, then by all means, dial the number on the screen or hit that lovely Oshun link in the description box of this video to book your video read or book your pre-recorded session with a 24-hour turnaround. I'm iiYansaje Muse, and this is radio for the road less traveled, 222.9. Beam up.
Love, allure, is so much more than tawdry seduction. Oshun, the Venus Collection, brought to you by the Mothership Mystic Boutiq. All proceeds go to 222.9. The Mothership, internet radio for the road less traveled. Beam up.
Thank you for joining me for this forecast. I certainly hope that you gain some things that will help you energetically align with your Venus rule. Thank God it's Friday. So, if you are listening at the 9 o'clock hour, then stay tuned for my Thursday nightly vision of what love looks like, brought to you by the Divine Fathers, Funky of R&B, old school music. If you are listening at the 6 a.m., then stay tuned for the rising Benbei to Oshun before we get to the sensual and melodic mothers of song. And either way, remember that the sky is big enough for us all to be stars. And in the words of George Clinton, free your mind and your ass will follow. This is 222.9 The Mothership, internet radio for the road less traveled. Beam up.
Every day is special. Why not find out mystically how? This is the forecast on your Mystic Music Haven on the airwaves, 222.9, The Mothership. Beam up.